Hello everyone and welcome back to CozyPixels. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video, which is actually my first ever The Sims 4 speed build, so I hope you guys will like this one. I actually haven't played The Sims 4 in quite a while because I bought it in the collector's edition in 2014 when it first released. I fell out of it quite quickly, but with all these new DLC and expansions, I thought maybe I should give it one more try, and here we go. This video is actually Sims 2 related because I'm rebuilding the original Goth Manor from The Sims 2, which you can see here in the corner because I love that family. They are the OG family in The Sims 2 and in the Sims series as a whole. So I really wanted to remake their home, their original home in The Sims 4. I mean original as far as I know because I haven't played them in The Sims 1. So yeah, here I tried to build the roofs, and I'm not really familiar with the build system in The Sims 4, so it was really weird for me to like drag and drop all the stuff I had to do. So like basically you can't just build a base. So you can just build a foundation because you have to plop it down and then drag and drop, and I found this really weird and I had to adjust it for a bit. So excuse me for being a noob in building in The Sims 4. Actually, I don't think I'm a pro builder in The Sims 2 either, but at least I am comfortable and you know I am familiar with how the mechanics work. So I really wanted to try building in The Sims 4 because it is very fun. Let me say it's much different from the previous games, very intuitive, very on the spot, if that makes sense, that you literally just plop everything down and drag and drop to whatever you want basically. I was trying to go with the original vibes of the Sims 2 Goth Manor, but I also took the liberty of freedom here and there because I thought that maybe it wouldn't make too much sense to build an ugly house in a video, because the original Goth Manor is a nice house, but the original furnishings are not really pretty, if you know what I mean, and very bare. So I thought maybe I should give it a nice touch, but still stick to the original vibes. They have this dark, lot of red, lot of wood home, but play it a bit makeover style, if that makes sense, so it would look really good and nice. And also in the rooms the furnishings are not the same and the carpet are not the same, but I think it looks way better this way. And in the original house, I mean it's a game from 2004, so it looks very dated, so I was thinking maybe I should update that, and so I did. Actually, I wanted to keep Mortimer's room the same as the original because it has this green wallpaper, but I couldn't find any green wallpaper in the game, so I don't know what The Sims 4 has against the color green, but it was literally impossible to find it. Yeah, the building mechanics of the fences and the stairs are really new as well because I got used to it, how it works in The Sims 2, like you have to put the stairs at the top of the base and not the bottom, but I figured it out pretty quickly, so it's alright, it's okay. I just have to get used to it, and that's all. I mean, I haven't built in this game for a long time, but I actually really enjoy it, and I find this game very pretty. I have to say that I was quite surprised that I really enjoyed looking at this scenery, and I know it's mostly set, so it's not interactable, but I still love how the way it looks and that it blurs in the background and everything. It made it gave such a nice vibe to everything, like the depth of field really adds to the immersion, I think. So yeah, I don't have all the expansions, so my kitchen cabinets are quite limited, so sorry for that, but I try to stick to the oldish vibe, but still try to do something which I would see in their home, like, you know, they are rich, they are old-fashioned, so I tried to make their kitchen look like that as well. I tried to stick with the original theme that the goats didn't have any electronics in their home, so therefore no dishwashers and garbage compressors. Everything is manual, no electrics in the whole lot, no TV, no computers, anything. They are old-fashioned, they don't like technology, and I respect that. With the dinner, I took the liberty to make it a bit more different than in the original game, because in The Sims 2, this huge dinner area only has a table and the chairs and nothing else. So I thought maybe it would be interesting to add like a bar or anything. In my head, I imagined them having this posh party, inviting a bartender and serving all their posh friends. So in my head, it really fits with the Goth house, especially imagining that Bella is still alive. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. I can see her being so social, so lovable, that I imagine her having lots and lots of friends who she likes to invite into their home. Made them have a bigger couch in the living room. They have a bigger space now where they can talk with each other or their friends. I mean, without a TV, there's nothing much you can do in a living room other than talking and reading. So I thought maybe I would give them a bit more space to do that. And I placed a lot of these achievements on the fireplace, because Alexander is a whiz kid, Cassandra was a very nice student as well, and you know, Mortimer is a scientist, so I would imagine them having lots and lots and lots of awards. I'm not really good at thematic builds in The Sims in general, because oftentimes I just go what I feel like, and later in this video you will see that there are some rooms where I couldn't really fit to the old vibe because I just found the old furniture ugly, so I'm sorry, but I really tried to stick with the theme for this house most of the time. So they have these big curtains, everything is red, everything has a pattern that basically just screams that this is an old-fashioned home in my head. I hope you guys think that as well. Let me know in the comments if you would do something different, because I love talking to you guys. I try to decorate the house as much as I can, but not make it cramped at the same time, if that makes sense, because I like minimalistic decoration. So like, I like to put a lot of stuff in the houses, but make them like even, if that makes sense. So not a lot of stuff at one place, but moderate amount of stuff at separate places. Oh, and you can see that my main game is The Sims 2, because I wanted to put an alarm in the hallway, but as there are no burglars in the game, there is no alarm in the hallway. Here we are in Cassandra's bedroom, which is very different in the original game. I tried to keep the yellow wallpaper. This is the best I could find, I think, and her bedroom in the original game is one single bed, one wardrobe, and that's it. And I think as she is an adult, I mean, in The Sims 2, she is an adult, I think having a king-sized bed or queen-sized bed is the least you can do if you are an adult, I think. So I gave her a desk because she works a lot, and I decorated the room the way I imagine her personality. So I think we can see in The Sims 2 that she's like very naive but very sweet at the same time, very smart, but like this just in general, this very sweet, daydreaming, naive kind of girl who is not as social as her mother, but still likes people, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, or I'm just rambling. But that's how I imagine Cassandra. And for Alexander's bedroom, I was in a big fat problem, because I wanted to give him a kid's room. I mean, yes, he's smart, but he's still a kid, so he deserves a kid's room. But all the kids' furniture is very modern and very colorful, and I didn't really know what to do, to be honest. So first I tried to give him a bit more classic furniture, but I scrapped that entirely and just went what looked good in my opinion. Also, I gave him this huge toy house, which I imagine as a hospital, and as you know, he's very interested in science and aliens, so I tried to decorate his room according. So I think it turned out great. I mean, it's not that old-fashioned as the rest of the house, but I mean, he's a kid. I've never seen a kid with old-fashioned furniture, I'm not gonna lie, so I hope it's okay. I hope you guys don't mind, because I like it and I think it turned out well. Also, I gave him this little periodic table thingy because he's interested in school and he's a very great student and is interested in sciences and aliens, so I think it fits really well. But also a bit messy because he's a kid. Kids are messy, so it's okay, I think. Yes, the bathrooms are a bit modern as well. As I said, I try to stick to the theme, but I'm bad at thematic builds, so here and there you can find modern stuff. I also gave this big ass bathtub to Mortimer and Bella, if you have Bella in your game, because I would assume Bella would love that bathtub. I don't know why, I just think she would love that. And finally, Mortimer and Bella's room is old-fashioned because the original Goth Manor is old-fashioned as well, and I think it fits them. Like, they are this big, rich family with huge names, very big and nice reputation. So I think it suits them. I also put this big picture on the wall because I would assume them having something like that. You know, like inherited it from their ancestors or bought it somewhere. So a big expensive picture is a must in a house like that. And I think after this we are done with the house. Of course, additional lights and lamps. Yeah, just decorating a bit to match the outside. In the original Sims 2 game, as you know, there is cemetery in the backyard with all the Goth ancestors. I skipped that this time because there were no graves, so I find it kinda meaningless. Yeah, tinkering a bit with the roofs. I'm bad with Sims 4 roofs, so apologies guys. I hope you still enjoy. And yeah, some dark tones to go with the Goth vibe. And I actually very much enjoy that you can change the color of the panels and the sidings of the roof. I think it's very nice and it's an amazing touch if you are a builder. And here we go, that's the final Goth Manor. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am very satisfied with this, not gonna lie. For my first Sims 4 build in a while and my first speed build, I'm very satisfied with this, and I think it has the original vibes as well. So let me know guys, what do you think? Do you think it's a nice representation of the Goth Manor from The Sims 2, or would you do something else? Let me know, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. If you liked it, please drop a like or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have a Discord server, so make sure to check it out if you want to chat with me or other Sims players, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!